Living overseas, far away from home, would be a challenging time for Indonesians, especially on the month of Ramadan, where being away from family as friends is difficult for some. Now, experiencing Ramadan in a foreign place creates lasting memories. This is also the case for one Indonesian diaspora, Miratul Amalia, who is currently observing fasting in Turkey, and she's with us live via Zoom. Hello, Amal, how are you today?
Hello, Mister. I'm fine. Thank you. And how about you?
We're great. Thank you for having us. So, first things first, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Maybe which part of Indonesia you are from, and how long have you been living in Turkey? Which part of Turkey that you're living in right now, and what's your situation at this moment, Amal?
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm great to be here. Hello, I'm Miratul Amalia, an undergraduate student in Sivas, Turkey. Sivas is a province of Turkey. It is located in the eastern part of the central Anatolia region of Turkey. And I have been here for 4 years in here.
Wow, so it's been 4 years since you've been living in Turkey. Can you tell us a little bit about, from your experience, what are the differences of Ramadan from Indonesia and in Turkey?
Okay, I've been fasting for 4 years here, and then, and of course, there are many unique things that I've found here. Ramadan is an important time in Turkey. It is known as oruç. Iftar in Turkey usually start with light meals such as dates, olives, and water, followed by dishes such as chorba or light cream soup, pilav or rice, and sweets such as baklava or sütlaç. And in Turkey, there is a heightened sense of hospitality during Ramadan. Many Turkish families invite friends, neighborhood, and students, or even foreign to their homes to break their fast, which shown their generosity. In the city of Sivas, there are many associations that provide free meals to people, especially those who are less fortunate. Even Turkish people complete to give alms in Ramadan, especially in the last 10 days of Ramadan, which we often call the night of Laylatul Qadr. The atmosphere in Turkey during Ramadan is truly distinctive, as shown in the video. Many people gather with their families in the city center, and children can be seen playing, creating a lively and enjoyable scene. Beyond the physical act of fasting, Ramadan places a strong emphasis on prayer, self-reflection, and charity. Many individuals observe the Tarawih prayer, and mosques across the country are filled with worshippers during this special time.
That sounds super interesting. So, what is your biggest challenge that you feel that you have doing Ramadan abroad, far away from your family and friends, Amal?
Okay. The biggest challenge I experienced while fasting in Turkey was the seasonal changes. Like, for example, in this Ramadan, this year in winter, we fasted for about 13 to 14 hours. This year, the fasting time is not much different from Indonesia. Winter causes fasting people to feel hungry quickly, and the busy study hours in Ramadan cause a bit of fatigue, but we can get through it.
So, do people around you, your colleagues and friends, most of them are doing fasting as well? Can you maybe tell a story about your situation there living in Turkey during Ramadan?
Okay, of course. In many cultures, including Turkey, people generally understand and respect fasting during Ramadan. And Turkey is a Muslim majority country, so many friends fast during Ramadan and even have fewer classes during Ramadan.
So, have you ever have to explain about Ramadan to your non-Muslim friends from the place that now you're studying, I assume?
Okay. Turkey is a Muslim majority country with 19% Muslim, but even non-Muslims are very respectful to us and they do not eat and drink in front of us.
Okay, tell us a little bit about the difference in the food taste in Turkey compared to Indonesia, and what are the foods of Indonesia that you miss, especially now having been studying in Turkey for 4 years?
Okay. Uh, I think it's different about Indonesia and the different about Indonesia and Turkey. In Turkey, there is not a spicy food, and in Indonesia, there are much spicy food. And then in here, there is Ramazan Fidesi. It's like a bread, but it's this called Fidesi because it's just there is in Ramadan in this special event, and also there is Ramazan sherbeti. It's like Ramadan syrup, and this it's we can drink this during in this time or in this Ramadan.
So for Indonesians who probably, after listening to our conversations and decides to come visit Turkey during Ramadan, what would be your suggestions for Indonesians who wants to go to Turkey during the Ramadan month?
Okay. I will say that you should be prepare about yourself about ourselves because Ramadan in Turkey it's very hard for us. It's about season changes. It can hard to us to adapt while we come to Turkey.
Last question, Amal. What are your plans for the Idul Fitri? Are you planning to come back to Indonesia for Idul Fitri, or are you going to stay in Turkey for Idul Fitri?
Okay. Thank you. Um, for in Idul Fitri, I will still here, stay here with my friend, and I will celebrate Idul Fitri with my friend. They'll also as a diaspora in here in Siwas, and there is a special event in Idul Fitri in here in the Turkey, especially in Siwas. The end of Ramadan is marked by Idul Fitr, which is celebrated as Şeker Bayramı in Turkey. This holiday is a time for visiting family and friends, giving gifts and enjoying sweets like baklava and lokum. It's like Turkish delight. Children often go door to door to collect candies and small gifts.
Okay, Amal, thank you so much for sharing your stories with us. Please send our warmest regards to diaspora
Thank
in
you.
Turkey. Thank you. So that was Miratul Amalia, who's observing a fasting in Turkey at the moment. Let's move on to our next report.